Welcome to Beyond Your Radio's album for today. I'm your host and creator, Beyond Your Radio, Mark Kulagowski, and this daily podcast reveals one album for you per day. And as always with us at Beyond Your Radio, it's any genre, any style, and the albums are uniquely picked. They can serve as a reminder, but they can also be an expansion of the listening palette, creating a new adventurous rabbit hole of musicianship to explore, appreciate, and to connect with. Today's album, The End is Beautiful by Echolyn, from Pennsylvania. I believe this was on the Sony label, one of the Sony labels. This was released in 2005. This is American modern classic prog mix. This PA progressive rock band that's been evolving in members since its conception in the 1980s, late 80s. Kind of goes back to their 1994 lineup here, as I understand from the things I read. And I just love the appreciation for classical progressive rock, but the infusion of two distinctly different influences of music and rock. They got a hint of Southern rock in there and then postmodern rock. This is not an easy thing to accomplish in the prog world. And while I'm not smitten with the vocals from time to time, they're not, as you would expect in a progressive rock band, especially in the English side. I mean, obviously on the American side, a little bit different at first. But once you start to absorb the sound that is coming out of prog here in this album versus what your standard prog is, I think you're going to be a little bit surprised at how much you enjoy it if you haven't heard them before, or because they are one of the most overlooked progressive American bands. The traditional prog rock keys and organs are very well done, and the band can tightly jam and spring right into action, which is another great kudo. For a first time listen to the band, which I did, this time around, I'm believing that there's a deeper rabbit hole here for sure, and an album that might have been overlooked in the greater modern prog world. Have a listen. The End is Beautiful is loaded with great prog and nuances that make it different too. We're on the web at beyondyourradio.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, of course. It's all about albums, bands, artists, anything we can get our hands on. Get Beyond Your Radio with us, a real appreciation channel. Until tomorrow, happy listening.